to kick off for Arizona.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up second down.
25-yard line.
To throw again, Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Corey Peters there to bring him down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 25.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. They'll run the screen with Carson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Complete to Tyler Lockett.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Cardinals 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Murray. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Drake. Now Drake loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Draw play. This is Carson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. After the interception, here's Wilson rolling to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Greg Olsen.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Final play of the half, it's Wilson. On the move to his left. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19s. So probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
And 8 yards to go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
They do go for it. It's Murray.
So much about this.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Tackle made there by Buda Baker. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Throwing on 2nd down, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Carson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They run again with Carson. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Wilson, he's going to keep it. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Makes the score. Seahawks.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jaron Reed, his 2nd sack of the night. On 2nd down, it's Drake. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Daniels that time, and now it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. I see what they were trying to do. They were trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Murray now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Throwing again, Murray. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 now. Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
1st down.
Now a toss play. It's Carson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. They go play action with Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. On 3rd down, Carson. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's now 4th.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson going for Metcalf. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 49 yards. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Cardinals 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Steps away to his left. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At the 23-yard line.
On first down, Drake. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Murray. And his throw is incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A Cardinal first down, Murray to Hopkins. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And incomplete on the deep ball. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it's going to be second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Now Murray off play action. This one caught by Isabella. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Here's Murray from midfield. He's going to let this one go deep. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. They'll come into the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, 0-0-0. Move quickly.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
31-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He'll set up the screen to Drake. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flush to his right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That goes for a gain of 31. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been...
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And partner, you know I'm a big advocate of taking tape measures and just throwing them away. I want to know if a guy can flat out play. Well, DeAndre Hopkins is about 6'1", and we're used to the guys who go up and take it one-handed like we just saw there. 6'3", 6'4", 6'5 guys. In this case, he plays way taller than what he's listed, doesn't he?
He does indeed, and that was spectacular.
And we got to watch him work his routine. We saw it during practice during the week. We saw it in pregame. He works hard at these one-handed catches. He's not just showing off.
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Tackle made by Marcus Golden. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
He was brought down by Patrick Peterson. A gain of 7 yards.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Sliding out of the pocket. Going for Metcalf on the deep. This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Jason Myers to kick off for us.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Play fake. Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Jamal Adams.
Throwing again. Murray. And they'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got it. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Murray now. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Murray, one final try. Forced out to his left. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Fights loose. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Final score, Seahawks.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.